sleeping on that couch.
MP,
What's going
great
on,
to
man?
finally meet you.
Pleasure's all mine, man. Hey, I read the article about you in the pen down. You're one data-obsessed cat, man.
Well, you can never have too much data. I'm glad you came. Look, this Shep thing, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. We're going to need to put in some work to make sure it doesn't have a negative impact on the start of your career.
Okay, yeah, so just like work hard, play well, make people forget Shep ever existed.
Yes and no. Let's say we put you in the starting lineup tomorrow and you stumble a little bit. Normally, no big deal. But 68% of our fans wanted Shep, and of that 68%, 95% have a highly unfavorable opinion of you.
Okay, so that's basically corporate speak for they hate my guts.
Correct.
Yeah.
Which means it becomes a story. Papers in this town are out for blood. I'm sure you saw the top take segment.
Oh, I did.
Okay, look, there's no reason to think that you're not going to take off right out of the gate. But any hiccup in your play, and we've got a distraction on our hands. It's bad for your growth, bad for team chemistry, and it makes Phil Boyer look bad. He stuck his neck out for you on draft night.
Okay, so what's the solution?
Glad you asked. We focus on the fan base, and we develop a strategy to win their affection.
Okay, it sounds like my playing time is based on what? If I can make the fans like me or not?
I know, it's ridiculous, but everything's connected.
Okay.
And if we don't deal with this in a holistic manner, it could affect the bottom line. When the bottom line's affected, governors aren't happy. And when the governors aren't happy, nobody's happy.
I just want to be a pillar in the community. So if we can make that happen as part of that, I'm in. I don't want to do a bunch of PR fluff, though.
Same page, 100%.
Okay.
And I've already talked to your team about all of this. Impressive group of people, by the way. And they're going to take the lead on it. But my door is always open.
Freddie, I really appreciate your transparency, man.
I'm just doing my job. Just doing my job. Believe me, it's an honor to work with someone as talented as UMP. I'm really looking forward to seeing what we can accomplish together.
You're here nice and early. Love to see it.
Just doing my job, Coach.
Humble and hardworking. Both qualities we like to see in a draft pick. But you already knew that. Let me show you the locker room.
Let's do it.
So obviously you've seen one of these before. Nothing too unusual. Your locker's over there.
The one with my name on it, right?
Quick study. We put the starter's name on the whiteboard over here before every game. Coach likes to keep things regular, but obviously injuries happen. People perform or they don't, so it'll change from time to time.
All right, well, hopefully it changes sooner rather than later.
You keep doing the right things, you'll be there sooner than you think.
Hey, that's the plan.
All right, hey, come on, let me show you my office. Come on in.
Cool.
Now, I know you're anxious to find out how you're going to fit into the rotation.
Coach, man, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't hyped, man. You got no idea.
Like I said, we wanted to see how you performed under pressure, so we put a lot of weight in your performance in the Summer League Championship.
Okay. Yeah, you were very clear about that.
Good. Now, look, right now, based on what we saw in Summer League, we're going to start you off at the end of the bench. That'll allow you to build up your game slowly and steadily outside of the spotlight. But if you put in the work and show progress, your role will change.
I see.
I know this isn't what you wanted. But believe me, we don't see you as some fringe NBA player. You put in the work, show improvement in the minutes you do get, we'll ramp up your responsibilities.
I mean, me being the competitor that I am, I mean, it hurts, Coach. I can't even lie to you. You know, I never expected myself being some end-of-the-bench dude. But I promise you this, I will not let it affect my approach. I got you, Coach.
I get it, 100%. Honestly, I'd be concerned if you didn't feel that way. You want to make it here, you got to have a hunger to be the best.
I mean, if you're not competing to be the best here, what are we doing?
Exactly.
What are we doing?
Exactly. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to get dressed, you know where your locker is, and once you're ready to head to the court, it's the tunnel across from the locker room. Any questions?
Nah, Coach, yeah, I'm ready. Let's get it.
See you out there.
Hey, 2K fans, Big Pat here, public address announcer for your Charlotte Hornets for nearly 20 seasons. Well, I'm back this week to help you pick your final contender for the top play of the year. Let's see your last set of contenders for 1 million VC.
Had to get that one, bro.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia 76ers. At power forward, P.J. Tucker. Now introducing...
This is it.
Thank you, Kevin. Now,
I can see that. Thanks, David. Sounds like MP already has some critics.
Yeah, but I think that'll help him.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Maxey and Harden fill in the guard spot.
Substitution
Feeling as they tip off this brand new season.
Mostly excitement. I mean, this is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
And MP throws it down.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
Thibault with the ball. White's there. Thibault finds Harris. Thibault trying to get open. Harris misses.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
MP against Harris. MP looking around. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Here's Niang. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, after their offense stalled in the final, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
It's stolen by Harris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
That one on White.
I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, an outstanding stretch for Harris has been awesome at adding pieces to his game over time, specifically that three-point shot.
And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
Wow, Tobias is nice. He's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
Hey, there's no denying the direction in Philly. They want to win now. The Sixers have an attitude coming from their front office that they want to get it done now, and I like seeing that.
Second chance shot. Goes up again, and the rejection by MP. In the corner, it's Melton. Shot clock at 5. Here's Niang. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers bringing the quarter to a close with a
14. The 76ers, 21.
And if you're just...
Substitution
performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics.
The Celtics, 51. The 76ers, 43.
In for Boston. MV comes in for Jason Tatum. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Stolen by Harden. On out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Griffin. Then it's MP. And it's Williams at the 5. Roaming the paint. That's the Boston 5.
Boy, that's a nice touch from Harris right there, showing you exactly how under control he is close to the basket.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
This team needed a spark, and boy, did they get one with that incredible attack at the rim.
The Celtics have made a little more than half their free throws today, 7 of 12.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 100% as a group.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Grant Williams is checked in for the Celtics. Smart comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. The 76ers also with a sub. Harrell's checked in. Harden has a wide open look. Off target from three-point range. Celtics leading by 7. Left side, Brown. MP, no good. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Here's Harrell. Blake Griffin pulls it in.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Clark, when the casual fan looks at a stat sheet, turnovers sometimes go overlooked. They don't really grab your attention. But as a player, how conscious of turnovers were you?
Extremely conscious of it, Kevin, because you know possessions are valuable and you don't want to be limiting your team in possessions. And you don't want your teammates to be sloppy. You don't want to be sloppy. And most of the time you want to try to force your opponents into turnovers, not make them yourself.
And White kicks to Williams. The pass to MP. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to...
Man, are you crazy?
Young rich, feel like I got something to prove. If he acting like a fool. One sleeping on it.